So each year, Earth Day provides timely reminders of the need to protect our environment and preserve our natural resources. Joining us today is Annabelle Gurwitch, actress, New York Times bestselling author, and noted environmentalist. You may also remember Annabelle as the host of TBS Dinner and a Movie series, and she is the author of 4 books. Her latest, Wherever You Go, They Are There. A comedic memoir about family just came out in paperback. So welcome, Annabelle.
Thank you so much for having me, Julie. You know, I feel really passionately every year that I get a chance to remind people that we can all be a little bit greener, and in so many cases it's so easy, it can save us money and even create jobs. So what's wrong with that?
Absolutely. I mean, all of this, another positivity coming out of this. Tell me, how can I personally, how can I help the planet you know, remain green and continue this this idea of you know,
being a good steward to the earth. So
yes.
I'll tell you what, something all of us can do, and that is recycle. And the great news is that more things are recyclable than ever. So here's something you might not know. Cartons are now recyclable. That's, you know, things that your milk, your juice, your water, sauces and soups come in, and even the very top, the little plastic parts, recyclable. If you get it into the recycling bin, it saves it from the landfill and gives it a second life when it gets upcycled into new things like paper towels, paper products, paper that becomes my books, and even environmentally friendly building materials.
And you know what? They even have like little toys now for dogs. I just recently got a puppy, and there's some recyclables that go into making dog toys. So I love the fact that just about everything we're using nowadays can become a recyclable product, and we can find it anywhere.
Yes.
So tell me about conserving
and then,
energy.
okay, let's let's talk about conserving energy and saving money at the same time, right? So what does that mean? That looks like your Sylvania LED light bulbs. So when you buy one of these light bulbs, it can last up to 22 years. That means you're going to be buying less light bulbs. The second thing is, it can offer energy savings up to 90% more than your traditional bulbs. So what does that mean? It means the power plant that your house is being powered by can burn fewer fossil fuels, and it releases less carbon dioxide. So that's better for the earth. And the great thing is, you buy your LED light bulbs from Sylvania at your local Walmart store. Those bulbs, they're made from U.S. and global parts, and they're assembled in factories in Kentucky and in Pennsylvania. So also you're helping American jobs. I mean, that's so many wins right there.
Absolutely, and I love that last part, made right here in USA. All right, so what are some other ways?
Exactly.
What are some other ways to recycle and live eco-friendlier?
Well, you know, when we're talking about Earth Day and living eco-friendlier, it's hard to talk about it without talking about carbon dioxide, CO2, which, as we know, is what hangs in the atmosphere and contributes towards climate change. And what we want to do is make infrastructure investments into carbon reduction projects. So I've started to get involved with an organization that I urge everybody to check out, because it crowdfunds individual tax-deductible contributions. It's called cooleffect.org. They've got projects all over the globe, and well, I'm a mom, so the project I'm contributing to right now is, by contributing $10, it goes towards putting clean cook stoves in schools in Malawi. So what does that mean? That means that kids there are going to breathe cleaner air, their cook stoves are going to cost less in terms of energy, and it puts less CO2 into the atmosphere. And you know, what goes into the atmosphere in one part of the world affects us in other parts of the world. So I really urge everyone to check out, because a $10 contribution from individuals like you and me, Julie, that all adds up into really making an impact on the environment. So if you go to tipsontv.com, and if you go to my website, annabellegurwitch.com, I'm going to have all these things listed that are so easy and, like we said, saving money, and it's something each of us can do.
Yeah, and $10, that's just 2 cups of coffee, you know, per week. Really, that's what it comes down
In my
to.
neighborhood in LA, it's 1 cup. In LA, it's 1 cup of coffee.
All right, Annabelle, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you, Julie.
All right, folks, stay with us. There's more of Let's Talk.